Good day, YouTube, and welcome to another episode of the Albino Rhino beer review. Last beer of the night. Why am I not wearing a shirt? I spilt my last beer. I had to clean the beer up. And there's no shirts around. Well, there's lots of shirts around me. I'm just lazy, and I'm going to bed after this beer, so I figured I'll just go topless. I'd say it's a bare naked beer review, but you don't see anything past here, so who cares, right? Anyway, let's do this beer review. This beer review, look, my son stamped me. I have a stamp that is my my Albino Rhino beer review, the BeerTuber Oolapalooza logo, and he just kept stamping me with it. He's covered in stamps too. We stamped each other. Anyway, this beer is from Thornbridge Halcyon. Now, I'm going to show you the front of this. Actually, that girl's bare naked too, and there's almost a nipple on there. They didn't define it well enough, though. They smudged it out, so you can't really tell. But what do we have on here? Innovation, passion, knowledge, Thornbridge. Now, right there under Halcyon, I don't know if you're going to pick it up. It's no better with my eyes, but it does say Imperial IPA under there, and 7.4% alcohol by volume. It's like right here. Luckily, it says it on the back of the bottle too. 7.4% alcohol by volume. Now this talks about using very fruity hops. Now we all know very fruity hops usually fade. It also talks about, well, it doesn't talk about, but its best before date is March 20th, 2015. Great that it's good until then, but you cannot tell me that it'll still have that same hop presence in in like 10 months. Today is May 1st. It's May 1st today. So, May 1st, 2014. I'm saying that because you never know when this is going to get posted. I still have like 40 videos from the beer festival. And there's probably about 40 videos on this camera now since the beer festival. So let's open this up. Let's try it. Cellar temperature. It has not been refrigerated since I brought it home from the LCBO. It's poured into my Amsterdam glass. That's just water in there if you're wondering. Oh, the glass should be dry and clean. Even though that goes against the clean beer glass test that all cicerones are taught. So, I did pour a little too aggressively, but it would have been a nice heady beer anyway. So right now we got about a half glass ahead. 3 fingers. 2 is what they usually tell you to try and get. 1 is what I at least like. Nice head though. Very nice, beautiful white bubbles. Good snap, crackle, pop. Slightly off-white, almost eggshell white. But look at those bubbles. Look at that body on that. That is pillowy. That is beautiful. Color, straw yellow. Very, very see-through. Little tiny bit of haze in there. Not a chill haze since it's not chilled. Lots of carbonation moving in that glass. Lots of carbonation. But you could have guessed that because of the lots of head. Smell. Oh my golly. Oh. This smells like the IPAs I love. Orange, lots of orange, beautiful, beautiful blood orange, passion fruit, pineapple, grapefruit. Bit of pear. A tiny touch of earthiness and biscuitiness. So lots and lots of fruit, biscuity, earthy. Smells beautiful. Let's see if we can get it all into the glass now that some of this is fading down. Oh, there's still just the dregs left. I want to get the dregs in the glass. Doesn't that look nice, though? Doesn't it look nice in this glass? I think it's a beautiful looking beer. Alrighty. Beautiful looking. Look at that beer. Let's get into it. Look at that head. Look at that head. Look at that. Look at how far over the rim that is. It's just a beautiful mountain of head. That's one thing I can say I've never gotten, a mountain of head. I want a mountain of head. Hey, Christy, mountain of head. Didn't work. Let's try it. Cheers. I'm worried because the smell is just so amazing that I'm worried about this taste. I want it to be good. I want it to be good. I want it to be really good. Unfortunately, if it's really good, I probably still won't buy another bottle. Because knowing how long it's good until... Well, actually, it's probably extremely fresh. It doesn't have a bottle on date, though. It just has a best before date. Okay, I've been talking too long. Let's drink it. Okay. Stylistically, a bit thin. Shout out to Paul from PA Brew News. Other than that, amazing! Oh my god, I love this beer. If you're not a huge hop head, if you love your stouts, love your other such things, but enjoy a nice balanced beer, as long as this is fresh, this is the way to go, because I can tell you right now by the hops that are in it, by the hops that I'm tasting, as this bottle ages, it's going to get worse. It's going to get more and more just hoppy, bitter, resiny, backboned. Right now, beautiful. Some caramel, some beautiful caramel and earthy maltiness at the forefront. After that, a biscuitiness from the yeast, and fruit. Fruit, fruit, and more fruit. Pineapple, mango, grapefruit, lemon, passion fruit, all in there. A little bit of a piney backbone. Doesn't last for very long, and a little bit of a warmth in the throat at the 7.4% alcohol. There's no taste of alcohol, but there is an alcohol warmth coming up, which is really nice too, especially on a double IPA. I mean, it's especially a very refreshing double IPA, because that warmth lets you know what you're drinking, lets you know that you're drinking a strong beer, and, well, keeps you warm. Oh, gosh. Golly gee. Golly gee, this is a good beer. I can't say that enough, in all honesty. This is a really good beer. Halcyon from Thornbridge. Amazing IPA. Double IPA at that. Little tiny. With the subsequent sips, you're getting a little bit more of an earthy English IPA finish. You're still getting all those fruity notes at the forefront, but the finish is turning into an earthy mud pie-like thing. With a bit of biscuitiness from the yeast. Which, in all honesty, just gives me everything I want. I'm getting my biscuitiness, I'm getting my earthiness, I'm getting my beautiful, beautiful citrus fruits. And I'm getting my nice sweetness at the forefront. This beer is everything I want. That's what it is. It's everything I want in a beer. I don't even... Well, everything I want in an IPA, really. I don't even know what to say. I wish I had somebody here to share this with. Because now I'm going to get people bitching at me. The few reviewers that just don't decide to show up are going to be like, you drank that without me? Listen to how good it is, and you didn't share it with me? No, and I'm glad I didn't, because the longer I waited, the worse it was going to get. I bought this like 2 days ago. It just came into the LCBO, which means it's probably been bottled for 2 or 3 months already, because, you know, it goes from England through English customs, comes across the ocean to Canada, goes through Canadian customs, then gets shipped to Toronto, From Toronto, it goes into the warehouse, and it gets shipped to the distribution warehouses. From the distribution warehouses, it gets shipped to the stores. From the stores, it goes to the back, unless there's shelf space at the time. If there's shelf space at the time, it comes out right away. So, I mean, all in all, this is a beer that has traveled, and is probably close to its beginning to turn point. And it's amazing. 9.25 out of 10. 9.25 out of 10. All I can do... Yay. Golf clap for the Imperial IPA. Yeah. Awesome beer. Thank you, guys. I'm glad I have a flavor catcher tonight.